its ability to raise an army was, we were both going, holy shit.
Yeah. And then I was disappointed that, oh, it's third party. That explains why it's so awesome.
Well, like, it lost some stuff. Like, you're no longer a 20th level domain, death domain cleric. You're just, I think it's like a +2 greatsword with +2d6 necrotic versus spellcasters.
Yeah, but the other effect, though.
Yeah, the other effect is great. And the ability to steal one spell from every soul trapped in there.
Yeah.
So if you killed a bunch of wizards, that's one spell per wizard. That's pretty awesome.
Why would someone kill all of the mazes in the circle?
Unlimited power.
That sounds like it would be a grounds for a good mystery. Why would someone do this? Meanwhile, hello, I'm evil.
Okay. I have an update as far as what's going
on. Let's see. We got on a boat.
I see.
We're taking this riverboat downstream through the swamp to this ancient ruin that Kalina in theory fled to.
So we're on the boat heading to a
ancient mysterious dungeon of doom.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the boat has a map, so I'm assuming something terrible is going to happen.
We did get jumped by goblins on it last session.
Oh, okay.
River goblins.
Yep. Some of them even cast spells that actually had effects. It's amazing.
I got a cloak and dagger of fireball. That was fun.
Okay. As a reminder for what immediately happened at the end of the last time. There is a... Oh, there it is. There is a tree that has fallen in the swamp and is preventing the good fortune from being able to traverse further. So this rather hardy piece of tree needs to somehow be removed. It is incredibly heavy, so merely lifting it will likely not work unless you guys have means beyond what I'm expecting.
Well, we do have Kodo and his 9th level telekinesis, but besides that, sadly I did not take the spell that allows me to cleave objects. But I can hit it really hard. Let's see what else we got.
Okay. And as a reminder, your
can burn it.
Your sword is vibrating, and you do not see any folks.
Yes, I am being warned of danger, but do not currently see any danger.
There we go.
Tree's not a creature.
Yep, a tree is about 30 feet tall, and, or I guess, it's fallen over, but still, 30 feet tall, and averages roughly a foot in diameter.
It's got a bunch of stuff that applies to creatures, but it's not a creature. It's not a construct, so I doubt Shatter will apply to it, but...
It's a construct of nature. Considering you're right up against it, or rather the ship is right up against it, you could hop off and walk along the tree if you wanted to.
Yeah, hop off, walk along the tree towards the bank where it fell from. Okay. So, see what the terrain looks like there, because it might be easier to demolish the terrain there so it falls into the river and goes downstream on its own versus trying to chop it up.
Okay. Okay, if you're going to go and do that, I will need either a nature or survival roll.
Have the same thing in both.
Tibbs, is there anything that you are wanting to do while this is going on?
Big old.
We're just on the boat. We're just on the boat heading.
Yep.
Heading to this cavern. So I guess.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Did someone play my character last time?
I don't think Eric did.
Okay, cool. I just need to reset my health points then. I assume we rested.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Ah, shit, that's right. I forgot I gotta do the... Figure out what the calculations for my mana points are.
There should be a handout that has it on there.
Spell points. Alright, so...
Yeah, it's 8.
So I somehow have less.
Oh, are you factoring in your your attribute bonus?
Let's see, spell level, score.
Okay, you are a what level cleric?
17th, so that's 107.
Highest level spell you can cast is 9th. Your wisdom is 22. So 107 plus 40.
Wisdom. Must say my wisdom's 20.
Oh, it's only 20.
Yeah.
Then it would be plus 26. So that should be
so
133.
107. Okay.
That's it, because you see the first chart is based on your level, and the second chart's based on your casting stat and at what level of spell you can cast.
Okay. So 133. Okay.
Big old 10 on that. Let's go with survival, since it's the same thing.
Okay. It appears that it was that this tree was not felled through some storm, but was coaxed to by the sharp end of a blade.
Further confirmation this is a trap.
However, you're unable to determine when this, how recent this was done.
Well, I will assume that, this is probably done by whatever's causing my weapon to vibrate.
The captain will call out, is the tree going to be an issue for you?
Looking at the terrain, at the fall point, is it easier to deal with the tree itself, or try to mess with the dirt a little bit so it just falls in?
If you had I think it's called Move Earth.
Move Earth, Shape Earth, something like that. Both are spells.
Okay. You need something like Move Earth in order to lower the ground to a point to have the tree basically sink further into the swamp.
Tibbs, did Bahamut provide you with the ability to shape the ground today?
That is a fantastic question. Let me check. I do not believe I've selected new spells. I kind of still have my spells from before this. Let me see. Technically, with my increased level, I can select a couple extra spells.
Well, up to you whether
I
you
don't
want
know
to use it for that.
I mean, well, considering, let's see, for Let's see, 17th level allows me to. I must say it's
It's cleric
level
level
plus.
yeah, it's a cleric level plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so 22 spells. All right. Okay, I have. I must say, in which case I have space for 2 more spells. Sure. Let me make sure stone shape is that ability.
Does stone shape affect Earth?
I thought it did.
You touch a stone object of medium size or smaller in a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension and form it into any shape that suits your purpose. You could shape it into a weapon, idol, coffer, or make a small passage through a wall, as long as the wall is less than 5 feet thick.
So it has to be stone.
Okay.
Seems to be stone. Give me a moment. I believe I have other stuff.
Okay.
What are we trying to do? Move through the earth?
We're trying to move dirt so the tree gets out of our way.
Yeah. Now you could just try to decimate the tree itself, but moving the earth is an option, provided you have the ability to do so.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because if not, we're gonna have to hack away at this thing for a little bit.
How big is the tree?
Big enough it's blocking the river.
It's or supposed to be blocking the boat, but
Yeah.
It is roughly 30 feet in length and roughly a foot in diameter.
Can I banish the tree?
Banishment only works on creatures.
It's worth a shot. Let's see. So it's just a tree in the water.
It is a tree trunk that has fallen across the way, blocking the boat.
Yeah. This isn't a warship or anything, so it can't just plow through. Well, without risking damage, anyway.
Yeah, short of just fucking this thing up, I really don't have anything. Let's see. I mean, I could summon my spiritual weapon and just start wailing on it.
So we can do it, but it's going to take us a few minutes to whack through.
Or technically, I could shoot it.
Very well. That I wouldn't like any bullets ricocheting into my boat.
If bullets are ricocheting off a tree, this is a... I'm like, if bullets are ricocheting off a tree trunk, I think we got bigger issues to deal with. Yeah, besides wasting bullets on a tree. If I waste bullets on a tree when I have God. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Ah!
Yata.
Let's see. I guess if all of us are wailing on it, like, hey Koto, are you that sword of destruction? Do you have that available?
Well, yeah.
Seems a bit overkill.
Think you can use that on this? Think you can use that on this tree?
You want me to summon forth from the vibrational planes a being which can cut down the tree.
Sounds funny.
Well, I think overkill can work.
It was like, wait, I was joking.
Oh. She was a little disappointed.
It's like, I think a combined usage of cantrips or level 1 spells from all of us should be fine. I look at Kenshi. I'm like, Kenshi, I'm very unfamiliar with the magic that you wield. Most of the time, I'm never around when you're using it. You tend to be around corners or in other rooms. Do you have magic besides transforming into a panther?
A little bit.
Ah, so I got it right. You do transform into a panther. Or are you just like a big cat?
Well, the picture says he's a big, a big red cat.
Oh, you're red? I thought you were black.
No. It's supposed to be, red.
Oh, like panther, cougar, mountain lion, tiger.
I know I posted this
Calico.
picture. I know I posted this picture before because you've made fun of it.
They made fun of it. I was just like... I definitely don't remember that. That is so cool.
Yeah, that's what he turns into.
It's so fluffy.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
I want it. Do that. Do it now. Do the thing. Do the thing. Turn into that. Turn into it now.
I do less damage in that form than I do in my normal form. That'd be less helpful for clearing the way.
I'll say, just turn into it and start playing with it or something. Fucking adorable. This is coming from a cat. Like, why do you get so fluffy? Is that what I turn into when I grow up?
No.
No, let's not discourage Tibbs, yes.
Like, God, yeah, I want to turn it into that.
Divine intervention.
Three more levels and I can do it.
Gillian will be looking over at the large tree. Well, looking at it, merely breaking it in half wouldn't be enough due to its weight and how it's distributed. You'll probably have to, I'd say, Cam, you think what? Thirds would work? Squint will look over. Yeah, probably
Anyone here have each hand? Anyone here have mage hand?
This is way too heavy for mage hand. Mage hand only goes up to 5 pounds.
Wow.
It's a cantrip.
It's enough for your sword.
That's what Bigby's hand is for if you want the big one.
Okay. I mean, I do have a spell I can just throw at and just, like, murder the fuck out of it.
Okay. As you see, I have 3 trees there. It's representing one tree, but it's representing a third. Each one is representative of a third of the tree. Since you'll need to, break it up into thirds.
Okay.
Alright, are these trees, like, submerged in the water?
The tree is partially submerged in the water.
Okay. There's no, like... We're on, like, a river, right?
Swamp. A bayou.
Okay, that could be bad.
So, like, algae and murk and, yeah.
Alright, well, considering what the player knows about swamps, chances are they're filled with gas pockets, so lighting it on fire is probably not the best thing.
As he says in the book, the captain doesn't want any kind of explosions either.
No, I was just gonna set it on fire, but I was like, I'll say, but swamps are notorious methane gas pockets. So like, lighting it on fire could cause a big kaboom.
Cool. Yeah, it only works on creatures.
That's oddly specific.
Welcome to the division.
Hmm.
Could I say we have Kriv punch it?
Hold up. Let's see. Okay, give me 1 second. I think I know exactly what I can do. I need to see exactly how. No, I'm not accepting all. Let's see.
Can't exit.
Okay, here we go. And how strong are you?
See, don't want to use my
How big is this
crimson
thing?
right
Let's see.
because that's fire or lightning, both of which will cause an explosion.
Trying to see how big this thing is. Hmm. Now, how big is this tree?
30 feet in length. I only have 3 trees there to measure the HP for each section of the tree.
I do have a potion of fire giant strength, which gets me up to 25.
I have an idea. Might be a little extra, but technically, it kind of works. Unless Tristan has a better idea going right now, or are you still
I'm still looking at what I can do.
Cool. All right. I would like to conjure Celestial.
Aha! It says they're natural weapon and non-magical weapon, so this works. Aha!
Conjure Celestial, you said.
Conjure Celestial, and I would like to summon a Quattle. Is a medium celestial, lawful good, and it is around 12 feet long, and it weighs roughly, 12 feet long, and it weighs 1,800 pounds. Basically a long winged dragon thing. It's a really big Dratini.
Wait, someone else just hop on the call?
Yeah, Eric popped in.
I believe.
Yo!
Okay. It's basically a giant Dratini.
Okay.
No, giant Dragonair.
I'm coming in with the early 2000s. I am casting Elemental Weapon on my claws, so I get my Shishomaru Acid Claws on.
Okay.
Nice. I forgot all about that.
20s. Because I'm on my phone.
Can you spell the Quattle for me to see if I can find a creature thing for it?
Couatl. Medium celestial, lawful good.
I don't know if a tree is weak to acid, but if it is, yeah.
Well, try to make the fire, though we know what the issue with that is.
Yeah, we don't want to make fire. Fire makes an explosion.
Yeah.
What the f*** did I look into?
Remember the tree that was across the river at the end of last session? We're dealing with it.
Our greatest nemesis.
But because we're in a swamp, we have swamp gas, so we can't use fire or lightning or it'll cause an explosion.
I'm pretty sure this tree is going to be like, not so much fuck you to Radiant, but it seems like a waste of time to hit it with Radiant. Because otherwise I would have just hit it with Firestorm, called it a day.
Except we don't want to hit it with fire.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
Fires-
otherwise I would have hit it with Firestorm and called it a day.
There it is.
Fire bad.
Okay, and you're casting conjure the thing. Okay.
Conjure Celestial, yes.
Yep.
And this large thing can technically move. I'll say, well, with as large as it is, technically, I don't see why it can't, move stuff.
Well, I presume it would have to roll a strength check.
Well, yeah, strength check, but
Oh, nice.
So, are you seeing the map? Because the map is just a white square for me.
I'll say, unfortunately, there aren't
Should
that
be more
many
than one square. It's still
CR.
the boat map it was last session.
I'll say, unfortunately, there aren't that many CR4 and under. Aren't that many CR4 and under Celestials.
Yeah.
It was like I have the choice of like a unicorn and this. Actually, no, a Pegasus in this. Unicorns, apparently, losing the wings makes them, more awesome, I guess. Restart to install the latest Windows update. No. No, I will not.
Because if we restart
You're
now, we'll
going
never get them
against-
back.
The free drag.
What's this size one of this? Oh, it's only medium. I thought it was like large. Okay.
It's a shame I did not take a picture or a video of what I was doing earlier today.
Shooting around with
Yeah.
shooting around with pops.
You guessed it.
Did he miss?
You guessed it. Oh no, dude! I literally mag dumped 30 rounds in like 2 seconds.
No, I was asking. I was like, did he miss?
We were just shooting dirt. We weren't even aiming.
Oh, okay.
But I figured I'd stop by and say hi and remind you that I can be Jaegered if you want to. I have one bar of signal.
I'll say short of doing the same thing that Tristan's doing, i.e. just like sitting here and monk fisting the tree.
I'm doing a little bit more than monk fisting, but
I will
see
suplex.
Aida, was that just
Elemental
what
monk
was in that
fisting.
part of the name? Or?
that's 2 sword strikes and the acid claws.
Okay.
So 16, 14 magical slashing, and then 13 combination slashing and acid.
Okay. Which section?
If
of the tree are you
anything,
working
I
on? I
just-
assume it's the southern part, since that's you.
Yeah,
went
I'd say whatever
south.
one's closest to where I was standing.
Anyways, you guys can Jaeger me. Just I can't hang up on the other.
We'll do, and let us know when you actually get within real signal range.
Yep. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Assuming you're still up to playing at that point.
Or
How far away are you?
I'm the hills, and I'm inside the house already. There is no signal.
Oh,
I have
Oh.
one bar.
okay. You used to have signal at your parents' place.
Yeah. At my
I think they got
grandparents?
rid of all of it once he left.
Sure, if I
Okay. Well, I guess it's just Tibbs and I, and
no,
Jaeger trio.
yeah, it's like I could be here and talk to you, but I can't really do much.
Yeah.
I only have a phone. When I did stuff with you guys, it's because I actually had I had brought a tablet.
Okay.
I don't have a tablet.
It's all good.
I gave that tablet to Sarah. Remember?
Oh yeah, you did, but I thought you gave it to her because you had a new one.
No, I just don't use tablets. So I gave it to Sarah, cause she one.
Sounds like me. I got a tablet with the idea. It was like, hey, this is gonna be
Using a
cool.
tablet
And then within
there
like
is
2 weeks, I got bored of it.
I think the only thing I ever used it for was looking at PDF character sheets or streaming.
Like, I never found myself using it. Matter of fact, I think it's kind of buried underneath something right now in my son's room.
But
Okay.
anyways, I'm gonna go and just watch movies with my grandpa. So hasta luego.
Have fun.
All right, be safe, Phil.
Yeah. I'm glad he's enjoying himself. Okay. As the southern portion of tree is being just gouged into, the sword strikes, which fortunately can also target objects,
Yes, because sword strikes can target objects.
causes the tree to splinter as material is being cut away, and the acid claw comes in, melting and kind of actually smoothing out a section as more of it's eaten away. There is a shining light amongst in the form of celestial symbols, forming what the shape of a kind of gate, in which a form appears in the light, revealing itself to be a serpentine creature with wings.
That's yours, right?
I'll say Tails will be like, yep, that's me.
Oh,
It's like, hello.
good. I didn't want to fight Slifer the Sky Lizard.
Greetings. I had been summoned by your call for assistance.
Yes. I'll say, oh, great holy serpent. It's like, oh, great holy serpent. I'll say, this tree is being a pain in the ass.
Look at it. Look back at you. You have called forth my services to deal with an obstacle.
Yes, it must say this obstacle impedes. This obstacle impedes the path. Impedes the path of a servant of Bahamut. It would be greatly appreciated if you'd be able to you would be able to remove this from my path.
Let's see.
I do know that you can do a great many things, but many of my spells, unfortunately, cannot be used here due to the environment and potential damage that the power of Bahamut could do to this landscape.
How very thoughtful. Yes, I will attempt to remove a portion of this tree for you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. As amazingly, none of its spells are offensive in nature.
I know, right?
What it will do is coil around the top part of the tree and begin squeezing and cracking the tree's form. Also, this does not have multi-attack, so
You can bite it. Apparently.
actually its bite does less damage, which is why I was having it constrict around it. Oh, that does not beat the tree's AC.
She's a bitch.
As this is going on, Tibbs, is that your actual position on the boat?
Let's see, where what was I? Depending on where he is, probably be closer to the front so that he can see me. So probably like right here.
Okay. Okay. Where is it hiding? There it is. Okay, Tibbs. There is a slight swaying of the boat, which you can feel, since your feline nature gives you a good sense of balance, or it could just be your whiskers. But whatever the case, there is a swaying to the boat that catches your attention. It is slight. Glancing around a bit to try to figure out why the boat has done something unusual that you have sensed, you see something on the side of the boat, clung to the starboard paddle wheel, with everyone's attention primarily focused on the tree and the and such. No one else seems to have, appears to have noticed this.
Huh. So something has latched. Some caused the ship to rock, and you said I noticed something latched onto the side of it.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me get the image in Roll20 for you. Yeah, it looks like that. It actually is a group of 3 of these beings.
Some kind of bird.
Okay.
Kind of
I'm gonna be like,
crab-looking thing.
I'm gonna be like, Coda.
Yeah.
We got like some crab things latching onto the side of the ship.
Killian, look around. What?
Crab things.
Okay, Tris, I'm going to put you over here since you were working on the tree.
Okay.
Okay. Kodo will touch over his direction, but find that he has to move to get a good look because there's some walls in his way. Okay. With that, I would like some initiative, as you now have to deal with both the tree and this thing, and possibly more. Oh, I did roll a 7. That is amazing.
All right. Tibbs' initiative.
7.
If I remember correctly, is yep. I'm gonna leave it to roll 20. Guess my better.
Did someone roll at 23 for crib, or is that just there?
I think that's just there from last time.
Okay, is crib being Jaegered?
Sure, I'll do it.
Go for it.
I think I have access to a sheet.
If you don't, I do. So.
I do not. Never mind.
Okay, I will take a crib. Nope, sorry. I have access to him in my journal, but I can't get to his character sheet. I just have his bio and info.
So yeah, I have Zariah and Spirit Yarn.
So I would like to go over him, but I don't have his character sheet down.
You should be able to have access to everything else now.
I do. Let's see, where's the crib token? There's the crib token.
It's right next, right,
Yeah,
right
I
below
got it.
Tibbs. Right back.
And go initiative. There he goes at 60.
Okay, is that 31 accurate for Getcher?
Damn straight it is. Okay, as far as I know, Kenshi's not aware of the bugs or crabs or whatever they are.
Yeah, because I presumed you were focused on
Yeah,
attacking the tree. But just so you're aware of distance, you are 25 feet away because you're at the shore.
Yeah, 20. For all the good that does me. That's Kenshi.
Attacking that tree. Okay. Okay. That section of the tree you're working on has nearly completely split. The tree is unfortunately rather dense, but you are making rather quick headway compared to, people that do lumber. Okay. Glottal. Strict. We'll do a smidgen of damage. There we go. Each engage should be visible now.
Why he didn't take Polearm Master?
Who didn't take Polearm Master?
Crib, I'm surprised he didn't take it so he could hit him with the butt of his Naginata.
Okay, these large sea creatures. Now that you're getting a look at it as it moves aboard the ship. Looks. It does not look right to you. It's as if this. It is as if this being was once alive, but now isn't. giant undead crab? With bolts of lightning that looks like it's surging within the crab's shell. It partially creeps up on board as you can see they're rather large. The group looks around and then hear a sound from their claws chomping together, but the energy from its eyes sparks forth. I will need Kriv and Tibbs to make a dexterity saving throw as lightning surges forth from the crabs.
So that's a 1.
Why do they have lightning?
Lightning crab.
Can we just throw him back in the water? See if it fries itself. So you said dexterity save?
Yep.
Yep.
Fucking bullshit.
Ah, fine. Okay. Obviously that didn't replenish. I recall taking damage. I'm sorry, Crib has evasion, so I take half.
I know I don't have evasion, but
you Tibbs, due to your quadrupedal nature, ducks down and scurries to the side, only catching part of the bolt. I have a note for Kriv for half. Since he doesn't
so that is 17.
Yep.
And I don't think he's resistant to lightning, so he takes all of that. Oh, half of that, rather.
Yeah. Down to 132.
Gillian will jump. Whoa! In the distance, there will be a flash of light as the lightning, having continued forth in its line, had perhaps hit a pocket of combustible gas in the distance.
Oh shit.
We're talking about like hundreds of feet down.
Oh yeah, but I mean, still, it's something blowing up that was not blowing up before. That's enough for Kenshi to look up and go, wait, what? Oh my god, crab!
Crab.
Yeah, we've got crabs.
Tibbs.
Okay. Oh, that turn cycled around pretty quick. So I've got this thing. Do I know what it is?
What, the giant crab looking thing?
Correct. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't appear to be alive, but yet it is moving and seems to have electricity bound within it.
So you said it's not alive, it looks undead.
It looks unalive, yes.
I'll say Tibbs is gonna he was like, Dad, shot me He was like, God, shut up, lightning. It shoots lightning? Crabs don't Kodo, do crabs shoot lightning where you come from?
Not generally.
I didn't know. You come from a very strange land.
I do.
You sure this isn't one of your followers?
No.
Okay. What about you, Kenshi?
We're from the same place. No, I definitely don't have any followers, and I am aware of crab yokai that know magic, so yes, crabs that shoot lightning, but not like that.
Ah! Crab yokai! Undead crab yokai! Wait, I don't have my gun out. Fuck! I summon the power of Jesus and must I summon the power of crab breaking shears and butter to end your existence. The dawn. No, I'm not. I like how it's only a 5th level spell. For some reason, every time I say dawn, it just seems to like scare shit out of people. Like one of the lowest spells I have.
Hey, dawn is pretty nasty. Let's be honest.
Huh?
Dawn is pretty nasty. Let's be honest.
I mean, it's nasty because of the range, but I was like, the amount of damage it does is kind of meh.
Yeah, but it's damage over time, which is a big deal.
Oh yeah, the space laser.
Yeah.
It's like the glassing cannon, only more space. It could take some more space than the glassing cannon. Fuck it. Sacred Flame. That's radiant.
Okay.
And it doesn't cost me mana. The best part about it. Okay. Castles. Oh shit. Plus 1 to 12.
Oh no, guys, the undead thing is immune to unconsciousness. Okay, the radiant flame.
That's a hit.
Oh, that's your hit. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was a save.
Oh, yeah, it is a save. I can't remember if I'm like. Sorry, that is. I guess that's what they have to be to save. But the. I still had to roll for their save, don't I? Yeah, that was it then.
Okay. The radiant fire comes out and gets the gets part of the one of the crabs. What kind of damage are we looking at?
Radiant. And now that I'm at 17th level, it does way too much damage for a fucking cantrip. 48. Apparently it does nothing. Jesus Christ, those D8s. Fuck you.
Okay. You seem to burn off the algae from one of the crabs. Which, does do something to it, but not as much as one would have liked. Is there anything else that you would like to do, Tibbs?
Well, this boat isn't that big, so I really don't have much.
Yeah, I know
really...
the boat's not that big.
I was like, hey, I can use my bonus action and do this. And I was like, no. Don't really have many bonus action things that don't involve healing.
Yeah. And this is the scale, too.
You know what? Fuck it. Spiritual weapon.
Yarn them.
I'm going to move over here. I'm gonna slap spirit yarn. There. Connection to the server has been interrupted. Anything you do right now will attempt to send when you get back online. But to be on the safe side, you may want to stop doing anything bored. I don't know when it's going to let me back on. Oh, internet dropped. That explains it. I'm not sure what happened. You guys still there?
Yeah, still here.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it says that the Wi-Fi dropped. That's right. I wasn't even connected to the Wi-Fi to begin with. Even better. But yeah, I'm just gonna spirit yawn it. Let me see what my to hit is. So it's 10 plus 5, 15. I need someone to roll me a d12.
1d12 coming up.
So 15 plus 1d12.
Plus 15. 26.
Holy shit. Okay. So that would be 1d8 plus 5 damage.
You said 1d8 plus 5 damage?
Yes.
Okay, you chip off some of the shell.
Okay. That's all I've got.
Okay, Kriv with a K.
Crib with a K. Pause.
The crab is, as it's depicted, it's shifted slightly up off the paddle wheel, so it's actually blocking that particular route of the other part of the ship.
Yes, but I can do stupid monk ship up the side of the thing, over the cabin, and come down on the other side.
It is true.
And then I can swing at it. Thusly.
Not thusly.
And eventually that'll post. There we
Okay, that middle strike is countered by
go. No crits.
a crab claw. But the other two, you're able to throw in your combos. I believe these are considered magical.
They are considered magical. Mark off 1 key point for the extra damage.
Okay, the crab that was just punched and kicked and such looks like it's having slight issues trying to stand a lot of its energy pouring out. As a matter of fact, was that just his fist, or was he using his?
It's 2 Naginata strikes and a kick.
Okay. From the first Naginata strike, there is lightning that ripples through from the strike, going not just along the weapon, but out from the crab being itself. I will need a dexterity saving throw from Kriv.
One dex saving throw. Coming right up. After these messaging. We'll be right back. Dex for Crow. Dex. Oh, it's total of 19.
Okay, the haphazard zaps from the shell are avoided as the deck of the boat is scorched.
Holy crap.
Scooter will move down yonder. Striking it, that definitely hits. Striking it with a flaming fox. And that 28 is good. So, 10 damage. And it is inflamed. Kelly will saw what just happened. Ah. What, so if you hit this thing, it'll scorch the ship with lightning?
It'll do some kind of retributive strike, yeah. Brian, I don't think you've seen these guys, though. I don't see you in roll 20, so I'm probably gonna have to put it in Skype. I think he's still in that roll 20 lag thing. I'll call out. Actually, doing that. It was down. For the sensitive hearing, you'll hear him call out. I'm gonna see if you can put the paddle wheel into reverse. We have a crab issue. I want to see if we can crush it. That will take a little bit to get the engines and move backwards. Okay, with round 2. Kenshi, which are you focusing on at the moment? The tree or the crab battle? So far, he has no reason to believe they don't have the crab battle in hand.
Okay. In which case, you will hear lots of droplets of water, almost as if there is a bit of a rain going on with some of the patter of water, along with the sound of slosh. Of a sloshing liquid. Tibbs and Kriv. You will notice shifts in the water.
I don't like that. God, make the water be still.
Rising from underneath the swampy water are large. And when I say large, I'm going to be a bit more precise. Huge, giant-sized skeletons rising from the water, sounding almost like rain as the swamp water and pieces of algae fall from
Yes,
the
Alexander?
dunes.
So,
Hold
keep
for
going.
parenting,
Apologies.
Not
I'll say
to
no, keep going. I thought I was muted when you. I was listening to you talk. I thought I was muted when I said that. I'll say keep going. I'm also trying to get this to rework, so I might have to unplug my modem and plug it back in. It says that it's working, but it's not. So.
Okay.
But you said giant skeletons.
Yeah, rise up.
Not again.
They are. Let's see, are these ones any taller? Nope. Yep. Rise up, flanking. Flanking the good fortune. There is a group of 3 which is actually, and I can't really portray this very well. But is upriver ahead of the blockage. That is 130 feet away.
So we have 2 skeletons, 1 near the boat and 1 way downstream.
There are 2 flanking the boat
Mm.
and a cluster of 3 way downstream.
So many.
I know what I'll do. I will put that to C. That 1, 3. Okay. There we go. There should be one labeled FGS 130 feet, just so we know how far away it is.
Alright. And we get 1 free item interaction per round, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, though I believe it has to be done on your turn.
It does have to be done on your turn. And
That's
it has
what-
to be something that, does not specify otherwise. Like your bag of holding technically is not an item interaction because it specifies that it's an action to get stuff out of there.
Okay.
Oh, failure. Alright.
Kenshi Kuru.
You could
Kenshi.
fail against the tree.
Yep. Because of the swashbuckler feet.
I
don't know why, I just imagine like Kenshi be like, haha, oh, haha, he, and then like steps on a branch and just smacks him in the face.
Okay, how do you wish to critically fail against this tree?
Okay, that looks like enough damage to take out the one you were tracking. So I'm gonna have him, via the acid, he misjudged, where the how much damage the acid was gonna do. So he ends up falling in the water and is hanging onto the tree while in the water.
Okay.
So prone.
That particular section has 5 hit points left.
Seriously? It had 36 left, and the okay, because critical fails automatically missed. So
Yep.
that would be 31 damage. So yeah, I just damn it.
Plus, that 8 would not have hit the AC.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
The 8's the crit fail.
Right.
So that's why I said I misgauged it because of the crit
Kenshi!
fail.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
okay?
okay.
Has the tree come to life?
No, I just misjudged how effective the acid was.
We will avenge you!
I'm not dead.
Ooh, critically crushed the tree, Cockle.
Show off.
Crunch.
To be fair, he is a servant of God.
Okay, the giant crabs. Okay.
Oh, unplug you.
I will need a defense roll from Kriv as the crab is up to do some slight clawing action.
Okay. Let me double check. I want to say he has a bonus to this. Agile parry. Okay, so he gets +2. So that's a total defense of 12. 16.
16.
4 plus 12.
Okay. Okay. The claws go in and grip him, unleashing not just the slashing nature of the crunch and pull, but the internal lightning of the under the skeleton.
That's 34. Ah!
Okay, the thing also gets fire damage on. Okay, one crab burns up from the foxfire from earlier. What's the range on that? Nope. What's the range on that? Nope. Okay. Okay, choose me a number on a d6, please.
4.
Okay, cool. I'm just seeing if the boat is going to be a target of this.
Yeah, Tristan's following my following my lead with the force.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, from way downtown. There is a okay. There are the giant skeletons. Lunch. What looks like large fragments of like trees and rock and dirt, and basically just objects that it can grab onto and hurl because there are incredibly large creatures. I will need a defense roll from the Tibbs.
Oh joy. See if I can remember. I believe my defense is 10. Okay, 14 plus 10, 24.
Okay, it meets your AC, which I believe
Meet or beat, yeah.
meet or beat. Okay, so that would count as a hit then. Okay. You are struck with rock and tree debris hurled from way down range. Though for anyone actually looking, it appears to be using rudimentary. It looks like some sort of rudimentary bow that is using like tree bits and stuff instead of proper arrow.
So there's putting a tree trunk in a bowstring and firing it.
Yeah.
Is this some bitch pulling the piccolo technique?
Okay,
Asshat. thought my character was the only one who just picked up random things and attached it to a bow and shot it. At least they're not using boat
If I
anchors.
remember correctly, it's plus damage over again for minion stuff in terms of dice.
You get one extra damage die for each guy in the minion.
Okay. Okay, so if it's like 2d4, it's not 4d4, it's 3d4.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, apparently I'm going to have to reset my entire computer because it does not want to pick up the internet.
Okay, 23 tree piercing damage.
Someone can mark that off for me because apparently I need to restart my computer because either the wireless card decided to stop working or
Minus 23.
I'm going to restart this computer. If it doesn't work, then I got to figure out something because I suddenly had internet and now I don't. But everything else in the house has internet.
Okay. As your turn is upcoming, do you want us to hold for you?
No, I'm just gonna. Only two things I can really do. I'm gonna spend my action pulling my gun out of out of the bag of holding, and I'll say pulling my gun out of the bag of holding and using my spiritual weapon. See about bonking this bastard in the head. Let's fuck these crabs.
Okay.
Alright, Tristan, could you roll, I'll say 14 plus 1d12?
Okay, 22.
Alright. And if that happens to hit, 1d8 plus 5 damage.
Yep, 1d8 plus 5 damage.
11.
Okay, 11. Okay. It strikes, causing some damage to the remaining two giant crabs. Okay. I believe at this point you're rebooting your computer.
Yes, but he said the 22 is a spiritual weapon, and his action is pulling his gun out of the bag and holding.
Gotcha.
That's about all I can really do right now.
Okay. Now we move on to the Kriv.
See, nobody's in flank position. Ooh, not 20.
Hey,
Okay.
channel your inner Kriv.
Okay,
Yeah, well,
the,
unlike Kriv, it's not that great. Okay, so with the D8, extra D8, so that's 14, 14, 13.
14, 14, 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
I roll a 7 on the crit die, so 14, 14, 13.
The first strike is deflected by crab armor.
So the crit basically made up the damage you just lost. Yeah, it's Eric's dice, because this monk is nowhere near as broken when he's not rolling for it.
Maybe it's the light up table.
With the follow-up strikes, and with it being knocked out, I will need another dex roll. Because the slash destabilizes the electricity inside, attempting to shock the area automatically.
Fuck you!
Okay. Just kind of stands there and lets the electricity, zap around him. Retribution for the first parry, with the other strikes coming in, tearing into the undead crustacean's frame. Okay, Kodo has to be careful. Oh. It has removed my own note. Not much of the issue because it removed my cost notes next to these spells. I think you mentioned that.
Yeah, I mentioned that on
Yeah.
Wednesday that happened.
Fine.
Ah, internet appears to be back. So apparently it was like, you are going to update me. It's like, oh, you're not going to update me because you're gaming? Fuck your internet.
Okay. Kura will reach upward with a throwing motion energy going up and then arcing downwards onto the giant crabs. It has to hit, it just hits because this is magic missile. Giant crab, what are your resistances? Cool. Forces out one of them. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, one of the crabs goes down, leaving only one remaining. Coda will slightly move to get some kind of cover. Killian will be having be directing his highness. The paddle wheel will begin shifting and turning in reverse. The captain calling out, "Who ordered my boat backwards?" Killian will call out, "Me, Squint, trying to take care of this crab problem." Okay, well that was a terrible roll for the crab. The crab's legs are being torn up by the paddle going in reverse. Let's see how much damage this causes. 54. Its legs, its undead legs get torn. Though the remaining giant crab is not annihilated as of yet. Nearly missing some limbs. With lightning kind of gushing out of its interior. Okay.
I was about to say, I just finally got back in here. I was like, why is my character right there? I could have swore I moved him. But then I was like, it probably didn't move because of the...
Feel free to move where you remember yourself being moved to.
It's supposed to be right there.
Okay.
And the spirit yarn I dropped right here didn't go there, so let me draw it again. Okay.
Okay, that one only has 2 targets within range. Okay, high or low?
Me or Tristan?
Either one of you.
Hi.
Okay. Okay, reaching down into the water, the northern giant skeleton will pick up. At first it looks like a large plank of algae, but the algae sloughs off of it, revealing a ill-kept great sword of giant size.
Interesting.
It clutches the hilt of its skeletal hands and drives the blade in a downward slash.
Something with no muscles. It sure does have a lot of strength behind it.
I know, right?
Totally. No, that was the other game that I had that in. See, this is metal banded, so that. Okay. Just have to note the AC of the boat. There. Okay, fortunately the shifting of the boat when its paddles are being moved backwards causes the large weapon to hit a non-vital area of the ship, meaning that now there's a section of a safety border for people to lean on that is no longer there.
Okay.
The one to the south has more options. Okay. Will it target the boat or a player? It'll target the boat. The other one will reach behind it and into the swampish water, bringing out not a large blade, but a large rock.
Oh, you did. I was about to say, I guess a giant rock at the bottom of a lake makes at least more sense than a giant greatsword.
It's like, what the fuck was that there? Chunk. As the rock hits the deck, damaging the deck of the ship. Just so you guys are aware, I do have the Fortune's HP listed for everyone to see at the top of the map key. For the
okay.
Just so people have an idea of the status of the boat, versus me keeping it secret to myself.
See.
Oh.
Not good.
I'm going to still take the same turn. The one to the north will attempt another sword swing because it can apparently make 2 sword attacks. Boat or not boat? Not boat. Kodo is not with the group anymore. Group is not with the group anymore. Stop it. Kodo, of course.
Like how you went through 3 things and it was like Kodo.
I need to remove them from the cycle because they do not exist right now. Okay. Kodo, amazingly enough, is able to go, whoa, and like jump back at the blade that almost cleaved him. Would anyone like to refoot?
No, I'm good.
Okay, the giant skeleton
I
would like
do
to
both.
refoot. Okay, Kenshi. You are, of course, well aware of the predicament of the boat, but there's still this tree blocking the way.
Yep. And I fell in the water, so I have to take half my movement just to fix that.
I take it you do not have any open wounds.
I do not.
Okay.
Except for my time.
Shit.
Oops. Stupid number. Yep. Okay, so we need to add another 12 to that third one. I hit enter instead of 3 because fuck you, numlock.
Okay.
So that's 24 plus 9, so 33.
Okay, the first attack breaks off the bottom third of the tree.
Okay. And I will jump up on towards the more middler section and put the other 2 attacks there.
Okay. You said add 12 to the last one?
To the hit for the last one.
Oh, okay. Okay, you take chunks out of the central section of the tree. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that covers it for me.
Again, it crits. The celestial being man is wanting to fulfill its divinely requested duty by crushing this section of the tree.
It's fucking amazing, bro. Do your thing, man.
Whatever, Crab out. Okay, Crab. Has your ability recharged today? Big no. Okay. It slowly climbs on top of on the top area, which actually technically means it's right over here. Squid will go, ah, damn it, I'm not ready yet. Damn you, Crab. Ha ha! Can't get me past the stack, can you? Okay. The giant ones. You're over there. Well, it can pick up and throw a rock at you. Reaching in to the sludge, another rock will be withdrawn and thrown towards you, Kenshi.
Me? Really?
Yeah.
What do I do?
These things are not super intelligent.
14 plus 12 is 26.
26. Okay. There'll be a rock that sails past you, goes thump, or sploosh, rather, into the water ahead.
You mine?
Bone rattling noises. Okay. Field this. I would have to go with that. Let me double check your movement. It'll be right here. Okay. I need. In this case, that's invalid. 2 defense rolls from Kriv.
14, 29.
Okay. Okay, the first strike comes down, hitting Kriv in the shoulder. Kriv being more keenly aware of how fast the skeletons can actually swing their rather large bladed weapons. He's able to avoid the second strike. The first strike, however, causes 18 slashing damage, which is rather low considering the amount of dice. But it makes sense when you see there's 3 1s in there, and like 2 2s.
Mm-hmm.
He is lucky. Okay. To Tibbs.
All right. Apparently, my sheet is just going to have a eternal spinning circle of doom, but thankfully I don't need it. Going to move this yarn over here, smack the shit out of this guy.
Okay.
So, can I roll something besides the goddamn 15? Watch, I roll the d12 and it sucks. Okay, that's 21 to hit with the spiritual weapon.
The yarn strings it, causing us damage.
Seven force damage.
Okay, it stumbles into the stack from the force damage.
All right. I guess that out of the way. I'm going to take a action, and I'm going to aim my rifle. This bastard. Wait a sec. Which one of these bastards threw a rock at me?
From 149 feet.
This guy?
No, you mean the one that like shot the tree and stuff at you?
Yeah.
That would have been this guy, but this guy is 130 feet away.
I need to check, but I believe that's still within range of my weapon. Let me see.
And it's a group of 3.
Let me see. Alright. Range 80 to 240.
What?
Okay, you would be in the long range for your weapon, but you can do it.
It's cool. I have a sharpshooter. Fuck this guy. No point in having weapons if you don't have sharpshooter.
The streaming map is having technical difficulties.
Right.
Yeah, my roll 20 just went all black screen.
Ah, not the only one then. Alright, I'm going to go.
Mouse is
You're dead.
frozen. Actually, my entire computer is frozen except for Skype talking because the timer's not moving.
Oh, goody. Right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to snipe the fuck out of that guy. Take that 5 penalty. Let's see. What is my to hit anyway? No, it's fairly high. My hit is +8, so -5, +3, it's 1d12. Alright. Oh, wow, thank you. I really wish I had, like, expanded critical. Okay, that's 1d12.
Okay, so my cursor moves again.
Sniper, no sniping. The loud sound of your gun attracts attention as the bullet goes flying and slams into the large target from downrange.
Okay.